Hey, Street fam, if you have ever been confused by Git, you are not alone. Today we are going to make Git your best friend, whether you are on macOS or Windows. We'll set up Git using SSH and I will show you the basic commands you need to start working like a pro. By the end of this video, you will be able to set up Git on macOS or Windows using keys, SSH keys, right? Clone your first repo like a boss, Mac commits, push changes, pull updates with ease. So let's get into it. Okay. So we'll start from Mac because I'm using the Mac now. So for the Mac, what you have to do, you need to write this command, brew install git. So let me try this, brew install git. Well, I already installed it, so probably it will say brew reinstall git or already installed. So it says up to date. Okay. Yeah. Now there is a one more way I can tell you which can work on Linux, Mac, and Windows. So let's try. If you are using Get on MacBook, so I would suggest to use this command, and that's it. Still, the Windows or Linux guy there are right, so they can use the Git Bash. Okay, so go to the website Git Bash, go to the downloads. For me, it's down for the Mac. There is a multiple option for Windows, Mac, and Linux. You can download. So once you download it, right? So because for the Windows, you can directly download and it will just install the setup and click on next, next, next in the same way. And for the Linux, you can follow from there. You can follow this command. So it will help you. So let's assume you have installed it, right? So now go to our terminal. Okay, as you can see, the installation we can talk about is done, right? It's pretty straightforward. For Windows, you can use the Git Bash online download. Same for Git Bash, follow commands provided on docs. Okay, so this is done. Now, let's say if you are new on the Git, right? And I'm using here the GitHub. Probably you could be use GitLab or Bitbucket. So you have to first register yourself. So I'm going to the GitHub and I already created an account there. So you will see on the dashboard there is a create repository. Okay. So in the GitHub, you need to create a repository, or either you have to work on a particular repository, right? So what happens in the projects, right? Any organization, okay, any organization will create a repo on GitHub or GitLab or Bitbucket, okay, anywhere. So they will basically invite you collaborate, okay. So you have to register there, then you can collaborate, okay. So let's say we don't have ownership, right? So we are creating first repo. So let's say we'll create it and we call it test git command. Okay. We can make it public and create a repository. Once a repository is being created, right? So there are two options. Either you can use the HTTPS or you can SSH. I will guide you with the SSH. If you haven't created a SSH key yet. So first you have to do it to connect your local project Git to this repo. Okay, so let me create a SSH key first. So command, what will be command? So the command will be SSH hyphen keygen TRSA B4096. See, and you can enter your email. So I will generate SSH hyphen keygen TRSA hyphen B 4096. See, and my email is here dot. Okay, so you need to press enter. Wait. Okay, so you can press enter, but I for as of now I'm renaming it uh ER Sachin 36. You can press enter itself, but I'm just renaming it the command. I just copied from there, right, and pasted there and renaming the file of this one id underscore RSA. Enter, enter. So this command is being created. Okay, this command is being created now. Once about done, right, copy and paste SSH keys on GitHub or GitLab. Okay, so question is that how we can copy command. Okay, so basically what is a copy command could be. So I also forget that. So let's ask AI. So it will guide you. Okay, it asks login. Wait, it asks me to log in. Okay, so okay, there I can do. So what I will ask, copy SSH key from terminal. Okay, it will give you some command, bash command. So it could be pb copy, I guess. I'm not sure what is the exactly command we have. Okay, so there are the two commands. Okay, so I'm gonna use to this. There should be the pb command. Need a command which can work on git bash for Windows, Mac, or Linux. Let's see. Do we have any command or not? Or else we can do one thing. We can just write this command cat. Okay. So what was the file, right? We get the this file. This is the rename. This is the file that we gave, right? So we can go there and paste it. Okay, this is the private key. Basically, we don't need private key. We need public key. Dot pub. So this key we need it. Let's copy this one. Clear. I had copied this, and I will go to the profile settings. We'll go to SSH keys, new SSH keys. It's a test SSH key. Now it's added, right? So it is added. So what happens now? In general, SSH key will connect to remote repo. local repo SSH, so they can identify it. Okay. So now, okay, test with SSH agent. So there is a command called even, this one, and SSH add. For in case my name is this. Okay. So let me do that. Even agent S. Okay. Now SSH add. So okay, now it's connected. Now once it's done, local repo is connected with remote repo through SSH. Okay. So what we have to do once above done, right? In local. So first account creation, SSH key generation. Third, make a folder, initialize git, initialize git. So for the initialize git, we have the command git init. Okay. So we have initialized our git. Now fifth command, it's the first command. Okay. Git remote add origin or remote URL. So basically, if you are using example, if SSH using, then SSH URL, and origin is a play as variable name. Why? So in future, let's say we don't need to call again and again the repo, right? So we can just take the leverage of this origin variable. So let's do that. Git remote add origin, and let me go to dashboard, to this, click on SSH, copy the SSH one, paste it there. Now it's connected. Okay. Now let's say I created a sample file, sample.js, and I write something console.log hello world. Okay. And I need to push this. So if you go there, right? If we go there, it says two changes. There's this two changes. Okay. So what we have to do, we can check file status using get status, red and green file. So let get status. Red means red, untracked files, green. Okay. So basically, if we do this git space dot add, as there is a dot means all files that were unstaged will be the staged one. Okay, if we go to the get status, it is green now. So all that the tracked files now, they are ready to commit. Let's say you are sure we need to commit this one. So in your message, so git commit dash m push these test file. This is the commit message. You can write anything between this. The proper commit message you can write and press enter. So if you go there, right? So basically we add a new two commands, right? So ignore that. If you go to the status, previous things are removed. So let me commit this one. Git add, git status. As you can see, again it's green, right? Now it's ready to commit. I've committed this. Now if I go to git status, there is no tracked and untracked file. It's clean. We have nothing to commit. Now git push. Git push origin head. Origin means the repo that we are referring, which is a remote repo, this one. And head means the current branch is master. We can push the code directly. And let's refresh this. As you can see, we have this one. Okay, now there is a question. Do I need to perform all these command again and again? No. Now, once above done, either you will update, create or update file, either you will take pull or push, pull from repo. Okay, so let's say you made some changes in the task file, right? And these are the changes, and I want to push it. So what I have to do? I simply git add. Let's say uh, I want sorry. So I want to commit this file. Okay. So simply you can directly click from there as well. It's a click on simple one and one file check. So you go there and click on plus icon. It's staged. It's simply the alternative of git add. If you go to the git state, there is a green and it's ready to commit. And write the commit message and changes has been made. Push. And again the same one git push origin head. So this is the command, basic command you need to work in the current branch. But let's say create a branch. If someone asks to work on a different branch for your feature, okay, you can create a branch. Make sure you ask what will be the source branch. For now, keeping master to your lead. So let's say I made this. So let me make this command, and the command will get checkout dash b. Dash v means create a branch and they give the branch name, and I call it test. So as you can see, there is a test. The branch name change here, and again set the status. Yes, it's red. That means we need to make we had made some changes, and I want to push this change. So I get added, get status. It's red, right? And ready to commit, and again get push origin head. Head means the current branch, which is test. See, if you there are the two branch now. If I refresh this, there are two branches. Okay, but let's say, for example, um, just two. Um, I there. Let me edit. to ignore that for now. Just I'm doing I want to show something. So let's say the branch is being created, okay, over there. Now what, how many branches we have? We have three branches, right? But in local, but in local, wait, just 1 minute. So we need to fetch all branches. So from where? Get fetch origin. If I fetch all, right, that means if we do this right, so as you can see, there is a new branch test 2. So let's check out to this branch. So how to check out? Get checkout at branch name. Make sure not B, hyphen B, because we are checking out, not creating any other branch. Okay. If we change, see the branch changes again. So this is the basic command you need, right? And there is one more command, merge and so let's say this is the command, right? And I want to merge. Let's say I want to merge branch. Means there is some change in test two in test one test. So test two has some changes which I want to merge in test one. So what I have to do? I need to go to test branch. Okay, okay, wait. So how we need to do, right? Basically. So let me revert that. We can revert the changes as well. Okay. So first I will check out to test and I will say get merge origin slash test two. And if you see, we made these changes and changes is there, right? So we can commit this merge commit and you can push this to current branch. So this is the basic command basically we know, right? We require that command to work on. So if I simplify, let me simplify the required commands, okay? So if I remove that, right? First, create account on GitLab, GitHub, or Bitbucket. Okay. Second, mm, create a repo if new or if already exist. Create SSH key, connect SSH key, and then initialize Git. Then add remote URL. Then make some change. Add two stars. Add changes. Then commit and then push and repeat step. So these are the changes we need to push. Okay, and merge. Let me write it the command with the AI. Right, all required command. So these are all the commands that we have, right? That we need to do. So let me push this so you can refer this code. Okay, again, I made some changes and I'm pushing this change, right? And proper documented. Now again, git push origin current branch. So let's say we made some changes right now. We made some changes there. Test branch. So go to test branch. So there is some code. If you go to task MD, right? We have written this all. So if someone asks to raise a MR, so how to do? New pull request. What is this is your test branch. It's a source you made changes there and you want to margin master. Okay, so create pull request. Add some description, document, proper description you have to add in the title. And let's say you are the reviewer, right? So you can merge that request. You can merge there. Okay, do one thing. Let's check out to master. Okay, but if you go there, close out. If you go to test.md file, task.md, so it's an old one, right? I want the new one. So what we can do, get pull origin master. You see, the new changes will come. Okay. So this is the basic command that we have to know as a fresh or the beginner. So at least you can work with a Git. And it's a basic and necessary tool in the software development. So, so that's it, folk. You have set up Git, learned some basic commands, and you are ready to start collaborating to project like a pro. If this video helped you, smash that like button, subscribe for more district tips, and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Got any question about the Git or setting up first repo? Drop them into the comments. I will be happy to help you out. Stay tuned for more dev tutorials and pro tips right here on DevStreak. Until next time, keep coding and keep streaking.